I'm super excited to walk you through a real industry project from my own portfolio. We'll cover everything from creating visuals for your case study to creating animations in Figma and mockups and some writing tips. Let's go through the essential sections of a product design case study. The first section is the project overview. We need to start with the project summary, with the project goals, just giving a background and context of the project. As you can see here, I have a cover. This is the title of my project. I have a background here. I have the timeline. My role specifically is mentioned as a solo UX designer and visual designer. Business issues, so what was the problem that we needed to have this project? What was the project goals? So I have all of them here as well. After that, I immediately go through my design process here. Here I'm talking about how I went through a competitor analysis and how I designed my different concepts. You can just create your visuals for your case study as well. I did a design exploration, so I'm explaining what was my process of just starting the design and how I did my inspiration process. So yeah, you get the idea. Here I have the design explorations with different options. So I have all of them next to each other laid out here. We had a old branding and new branding, so that's why the colors of the branding here is different. So this project is about creating offer cards for Simply Financial that I worked on. This project was for a marketing team. So I had to explore the options with the offers cards and the offers page. So here I'm explaining that I did a competitor analysis of the top apps in the industry and how I decided to go through different cards or columns and stuff like that. I have one tip here for you. Just try to create your visual by yourself for the case study and not take screenshots from Figma and put it inside your case study. For example, here I can show you. So this is the project file of my project. Here you can see this is the way I did it for the project, and I didn't take screenshots of my Figma project file. I simply just grabbed the screens and I put them right here and I made them more pretty. So you need to just show that you took effort in order to create the visuals for your case study. That's better. These are my design explorations. I can show you my main working file. As you can see, everything is messy and all over the place. So I took the time to grab the nice ones and I just put them next to each other so that it's cleaner and it's more aligned with the style and branding of my portfolio website. So I changed the background color to dark black and also try to be creative for the visuals. For example, here I'm having a slideshow that I created inside Figma prototype. I'm gonna show you. The first step was to create the frames. I just copied, for example, this one and I pasted here and I rounded the corners and I made the background, add the necessary design elements to your frames. After that, I go to the prototype tab here. Here you can just link your frames together with interactions and with triggers. You see the plus sign here and you can connect it to the next frame after delay of 800 milliseconds. This will be navigate to frame 18 with the smart animation ease in and out. You can just add the interactions for after delay so that you don't need to click on anything and just utilize the smart animation feature to have smooth animations between frames. Let's play this one and always preview your animations. before you want to screen record, so that you just ensure that it feels right and smooth. So let's play this one, and by the way, you can click on shift space and it's gonna open up here to play it for you. I made this prototype here. I screen recorded this prototype and exported, and then I'm gonna put it inside my case study project for my website. Try to be creative and just make big, small animations, just make it fun and more interesting to go through and to read. It's very important to talk about the challenge you faced and how you overcome the challenge, so that the recruiters or hiring managers can see that you are a problem solver and you can just overcome your fears and the challenges that might happen throughout any project. Here I have my UID navigation flow. You might notice that after each paragraph I try to have a visual so that it makes the whole project more interesting and not boring. Then I'm going through the user testing. I talk about how I collaborated with the research team and how I prepped the prototype. I have a screenshot here to show my prototyping skills and how I prepped the prototypes for the testing for the research team. Then I wrote about how people reacted to my designs after the user testing and how I made some of my design decisions to update my visuals or copy based on the research feedback. So I visualized this process by having here before and after images. Use before and after images to visualize the iterations for your project. They're very helpful. After that, I have the final recommendations from the research team. Just have them all here, and this is the visual design documentation. I just wanted to again have it more fun and interesting. At the end, I have the business impact and the result at the end to show that you are impactful and effective and can bring positive effect into the business. You can write about the increase and growth in the offer redemption, or growth in the product signups, or growth in conversion rates. I hope you found these tips helpful. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more design insights. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.